Welcome to Kaumudy Global. European solidarity is one thing that cannot be guaranteed. Condemnations are easy to make, the same goes for political rhetoric. The difficulty is how to back them up. How do you put your words into action? Western Europe countries such as France, Italy, and Germany are still finding it hard to take a side in the ongoing Russia Ukraine crisis. They are wealthy and influential and also control the show in Brussels. On the other hand, Eastern European countries such as Poland and the Baltic republics, the case is different. Their finances are limited and they are newcomers to the European Union. They support the EU in Brussels. What is the status of these camps in Ukraine? The Western camp talks a good game, claiming to assist Ukraine while continuing to import Russian gas. They are still in contact with Vladimir Putin. The Eastern camp is much busier. Poland has taken in about 2 million Ukrainian migrants, whereas Slovakia has made an offer of 300 missiles. Clearly, the eastern states are living up to their promises. However, the most significant distinction concerns Ukraine's participation in the European Union. It was obvious during the Versailles summit with the EU committee indicating that Ukraine's membership application could take years to be approved, implying that European states prefer to play it safe. But why this divide? There are three reasons to consider: geography, history, and the economics. Because European Union countries are closer to Russia, the conflict has an immediate impact on them. There are more risks with more refugees at their border and more weapons on their country. When compared to Western Europe, which is separated and protected from the conflict, there are fewer migrants, less weapons, and they are not on Russia's radar. The second factor is history. Western Europe, whether it's France, Germany, Spain, or Portugal, has a colonial past and is used to invading rather than being attacked. Eastern Europe has a unique history. It was invaded by Nazi Germany and some of it was a part of the Soviet Union. As a result, Eastern Europe understands Ukraine's plight, which explains their support. The third reason is economic. Western Europe is plainly prioritizing profits above beliefs. They want to continue buying Russian gas and get access to the Russian market. Macron and Olaf Scholz, for example, continue to reach out to Russia even now. At some level, they're still attempting to satisfy Putin. It's not just about this conflict for them, it's about the bigger picture. What is Europe's strategy for dealing with bullies like Russia and China? Western Europe prefers concessions since they are in danger, so they don't bother. Eastern Europe prefers a more confrontational approach. In the instance of Lithuania's anti-China campaign, the Baltic republics stood up for Lithuania while Western Europe chose to avoid a confrontation with Beijing. The EU becomes insignificant as a result of this split, like a sitting duck. Any EU action requires absolute solidarity, which means that all 27 members must agree, which is currently not the case. There will be no sanctions, no membership for Ukraine, and no Russian gas. It's a critical juncture in Europe's grand experiment. The goal was to connect the continent, a single market, a single currency, and who knows, a common defense and foreign policy in the long run. But with these differences, that's not going to happen at all. After all, joining the EU entails a slew of promises, including open borders, shared laws, and anti-corruption standards, none of which Ukraine is prepared to meet. They stated that Europe provided hope, that Ukraine was a member of the European family, and that Ukraine was defending European values. At the moment, Europe wants it both ways. It cannot be perceived as abandoning Ukraine while also refusing to embrace it. And what about Kyiv, which has a lot of friends but no family? I'm Neha signing out. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates.